Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. Well, if you hadn't watched my unbox and build video, I've snuck one in on you. This is the FMS Twin 70 SU-27. Never flown one before. I've flown SU-27 before, but never this one, this size. I've got a 6,000 in there HRB, pushed back as far forward as I can make it. And she still feels a little bit nose heavy to me, but that's okay for the wind. A little bit of a cross breeze, so our approach is going to be weird. And I really don't want to put her in the grass because I haven't removed, I'll probably have to end up removing this guard on here because it's not grass friendly. But we're going to try it anyways. All right. Running an AR631 antenna or receiver. Got the KM model afterburner, dual antenna in there, dual afterburner in there. Okay. And it's got the air brake there. So, and you're going to bring this in at a semi-high alpha sort of landing. So, all right, left, up, down, right, left. Rates are 100% throws, 30% expo, all the way around. I'm going to stay out here. Let me move my mic. Kind of nervous, folks, because expensive plane, cross breeze. Alright. Yeah, if I'm not talking, you know I'm nervous. Lord be with me. Right, left, up, down, left, right. Okay.
Starting the fun over.
Just got to do it.
Gear up. Gear down. Time remaining 2 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you. Good job. We appreciate it. You saved a lot of lives today. Well, you did. You know that guy would have kept shooting. Until Fritz, come here.
Air brake deployed. Air brake secured. Air brake deployed. Air brake secured.
Well. All right, I'm going to go walk down there and get it.
Prop secured. Safe to approach.
Hey, Fritz. Yeah, she dug in the grass, that's for sure. Fly's good. Definitely seems like she's trimmed out fine. I had to put a decent amount of elevator in, but need to check the battery. If I've got at least 50%, we're gonna go up one more time. But thrust reverse would have been really nice on this one, but it doesn't have it. So I may get me a pair of 80 amp ESCs that have it and install. So, but definitely a successful maiden. Good flying plane. Definitely not, it is not a rocket ship. It's fast enough, but it's definitely not super fast. Now, 46%, I'm really sucking the gas. I'm not going to run the risk of taking it up again without changing the battery. I don't know the plane, so that's the first time in the air. All I need is a little bit of up elevator, but other than that, she's fine. All right, let's take it back to the bench and we'll talk about the flight. Okay, we're back. Now, yes, that was technically a successful flight. I'm not very pleased with it though, only because, well, today is a really bad test. I got a really bad crosswind, so if I could land this into the wind, I'm very confident that I could keep it on the runway, and thrust reversing would not be necessary. However, it would be nice. FMSU, this would have been nice, but I know this is an older plane. It's full of grass. To show you where I have the battery, I've got it as far forward as I can get it, and with the leads in the way, and I might be able to maybe turn the battery over and get a little more battery, because she still felt like she's a little too nose heavy, but not too bad. It was definitely manageable, but with the wind, nose heavy wasn't so bad. All right, we set out the field, out there the runway, 46% left. Yeah, 46%. I've got the AR631 with the antenna going down along the fuselage there. That's where I got the battery placement. That's the KM model afterburner there. Let's talk about rates and CG. CG, according to the book, is 140 to 160. I mean 140 to 150 millimeters back from the leading edge root, which is that right there. Okay, where the fuse touches the with the wing, where the wing touches the fuse. Okay, now, yeah, she's big. Put her on the bench here. Try not to damage anything. Don't have flaps, and there's no setting for the air brake. You just put it on a switch. Air brake deployed, and it's just too windy for me to even be able to tell about about how to do it. So I guess it worked. I don't really know. Okay, I run 100% throws, 30% expo, all the way around. So that's aileron. That's elevator, and that's rudder. Okay. really, it's a very simple plane actually, because it does have more ordnance, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to fly with the ordnance. She seems like she's struggling enough as it is just to get going. And I mean, she flies, but definitely doesn't have as much power as I would like for her to have. I would like to have thrust reverse. I'd like to have a little more power, so I might try a 5,000 next, a little bit lighter pack, and just to see. But I'm going to keep my my timer down to 3 minutes just to be on the safe side. So we're going to try it again here with a 5,000 and see if I can't get a little more better performance out of her. The retracts, they spin and turn, rotate 90 degrees, and then tuck themselves away, and then back down again. What am I on there? It definitely has a beautiful light package on it for an older model. Got them landing lights, got some very bright wingtip lights, and of course adding the KM model afterburner really helps with the orientation there too. That's the version 5 afterburner, just so you're aware. I'm tripping on planes here, but I'll just hold it. Folks, there you go. I can't really think of much else to say about the plane other than that I just wish it had a little more power. Other than that, solid flying plane, but that was just a short up and down, so not much of a maiden. But a maiden just the same, and she landed in one piece, so that's definitely a successful maiden. Nose cone does come off, magnetic. It does, like I said, it's full ordnance, but that would just create too much drag. But there you go, folks. Thank you for watching. God bless y'all. God is good. And that is the Russian SU-27 from FMS Twin 70. God bless y'all. Bye-bye. Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, this is going to be the second flight. Had the maiden a while ago, and I only got her up and landed her. Determined that she really needs more power. Not the fastest jet out there, but that's okay. She flies nice and scale, but just need a little bit up elevator trim. Needs a little more power. So what I've done, I put I had a 6,000 in her before. Now I've got a 5,000. Going to leave my timer at 3.5 minutes though, and try to get at least 1 or 2 good landings out of it. You know, just remember, folks, you're not happy about taking off and landing. Remember, takeoff is optional, but landing's mandatory. There ain't nothing you can do about it. You're coming out of the sky one way or the other. So if you're not ready to go, don't go. All right, got the KM model afterburner in there. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna take off from this direction. Simple setup, 100% throws, 30% expo. Got the, have an air brake here. So let me get turned around. I'm gonna need as much runway as I can get. All right, I did not split the ailerons to make flaperons. So, all right. Start my timer.
Starting the fun over.
All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
You're up.
Good, she flips it off a little bit faster this time. Yeah.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
All right, like I said, I'm not doing anything too crazy with her. Just getting to know her. There's a little bit of left aileron, not too much.
Gear down.
All right. I know I'm up high. Just going to bring by, do a gear pass. Make sure my gear is down. This is also like a practice landing, so to speak. All right.
Air brake deployed. Time remaining 2 minutes. Air brake secured.
All right. Now I know how she's going to react.
Air brake deployed.
All right, there we go. Now that's what I was looking for. All right, so got 1 minute and 37 seconds.
Air brake secured.
All right, now I got a little bit of idea of how she flies. You're going to definitely do a nice, good strong high alpha flare, not like a death Dorito flare, like a Typhoon or a Mirage, but definitely a high alpha at the very end, and that's going to slow you down. All right, 1.5 minutes. Just going to take her up and take her down. We'll do one pass probably.
Gear up.
Nope.
Gear down.
That flashing is my KM model afterburner telling me that I'm dipping down the battery. So, gonna make one pass, making sure my gear's down, then we're gonna land. Gotta remember, I got twin 70s, and I got grass on my...
Time remaining 1 minute. Air brake deployed.
Yeah. Whoa! Now, don't stop. When you start rolling like that in the grass, don't stop. If you stop, you're going to get dug in. Keep up that momentum. Not the best landing, but like I say, that's the 3rd time the plane has ever landed, so. Not trying to make excuses, but definitely 3 successful takeoff and landings. Not perfect, not textbook perfect, but we'll take them.
Props secured.
All right.
Safe to approach.
Let's go back to the bench. We'll talk a little bit more about it, go over the battery report. And now that the lights are down a little bit, you might actually be able to see some of the afterburner. All right. All right, right off the bat, for this field, since I don't have air or reverse thrust, first thing I'm doing is I'm going to ditch this guard. Because it's going to just grab the grass. But this gear is so, you got a big steel structure here. This is strong gear. It's some of the strongest gear I've seen on a plane. So I'm very impressed with the gear, okay, as far as that goes handling. But that's got to come off, because with my field, I'm going to just keep running off the edge and going to keep eating up the grass. Now, talk about my rates are simple. Got no flaps, other than you got the air brake. Air brake right there, okay. Does help with slowing you down some. But my rates I fly in are 100% throws, 30% expo, and I like it. She needed a little bit of left aileron, a little bit of up elevator, just a touch. But other than that, from bench trim, she actually flies fine. Just a little bit of up elevator is all I really needed. Let's talk about how much is left in the battery. I got a 5,000 this time. I'm going to plug it back in. 25%, so 3 minutes on a 5,000, 3.5 minutes on a 6,000. Okay. Good flying bird. Now that I've kind of understood her a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, definitely not a rocket ship. Definitely not. But everyone who's flown has said, yeah, it's not super fast, but it's a good flying, solid flying plane. Definitely solid flying. Good scale flying. Looks good in the air too. All right, let me just show you these gear real quick. Pay attention to how long they go up is one thing. What's important is paying attention to how long it takes them to go down.
Down.
What's that? 9-10 seconds? So, all right, let's take a look at the look at your afterburner there.
Motor is on.
Is it on?
Be careful.
Okay. That's just KM model. Thank you for the afterburners. Let me show them. Oh yeah, let me show you the rates real quick. Like I said, 100% throws, 30% expo on everything. Aileron, elevator, rudder. It's actually one of the simplest planes I've ever set up. And she runs real well on that. I like those rates. All right, folks, well, there you go. That is the FMS SU-27 Twin 70. I'm pleased. I just wish she had thrust reverse, and I wish she was a little more power would be good. So maybe, I really don't know. I mean, the only thing I can think of is, I don't know, get a more powerful battery, I guess. I'll get an SMC pack. I might be able to get a little more juice out of it. But there you go, folks. Thank you for watching. God bless y'all. And that is the FMS SU-27 from FMS. All right, from FMS. All right, God is good. Don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and big Russian SU-27. Bye-bye.